Shawn Ray, there's a few guys that are not very good losers, you know. Even our boy Flex Wheeler was not a very good loser. As a matter of fact, if you look at Flex, he was second at the Olympia 3 times, and he'd go off stage saying, "I'm the number one." He was the worst loser. Flex did not like losing because he became accustomed to winning. The shows he won, he rightfully deserved to win. But some of the shows he lost? Not so much. He was very much in the moment. If you search on YouTube for all the second places Flex Wheeler got, they don't look anything like when he wins. That's where you've got to love Ronnie Coleman. Although Ronnie got beat by Jay Cutler, I think he knew he was going to the gallows, like it was the end of the road, when he lost the Mr. Olympia. And even though Ronnie was a little bit more tame than Flex Wheeler, he was not a good loser either. He had lost far more shows up until he won his first Mr. Olympia. And I think social media is not good for the losers. It's too raw, it's too quick, it's too instantaneous. Shawn Ray on Competitive Fire, Why Some Legends Struggled with Losing, and What It Means Today. Shawn Ray, one of bodybuilding's most respected voices, has never shied away from speaking candidly about the sport, its personalities, and the mindset it takes to compete at the highest level. A 5-time Arnold Classic winner and longtime IFBB pro, Ray has remained deeply connected to the bodybuilding world long after his competitive career, offering insights that reflect both respect for the icons and realism about the challenges they faced. Ronnie Coleman, grace under pressure, mostly. Ray also reflected on another legend, Ronnie Coleman, who holds 8 Mr. Olympia titles. Even Coleman, Ray noted, was not necessarily a gracious loser in the strictest sense, but his approach was different. Ronnie's era was filled with tough competition and plenty of ups and downs. Ray highlighted that Coleman lost numerous shows before finally winning his first Olympia, experiences that shaped a competitor who knew exactly what was on the line every time he stepped on stage. Even when Coleman did lose, Ray suggests, his acceptance was rooted in realism. He understood the stakes and the journey. That understanding didn't make him perfectly serene about losing, but it did lend him a grounded perspective that Ray admires, one shaped by years of grinding toward the top and learning from every outcome. Social media, amplifying emotions and instant reactions. Beyond individual personalities, Ray also weighed in on how the modern landscape makes it even harder for competitors to handle defeat. In the era of instant feedback, social media posts, likes, comments, and reaction videos, emotional responses are magnified and laid bare to the world in real time. Instagram. Ray believes that social media doesn't just reveal how athletes feel, it intensifies those feelings and often broadcasts them in raw, unfiltered moments. That immediacy can make sustaining dignity in defeat even more difficult, especially in an age when every performance is dissected online. In an era when athletic performances are instantly shared, commented on, and judged, Ray's viewpoint underscores a timeless truth: great athletes are defined not just by how they compete, but by how they cope with adversity, and that's a lesson the sports fans can appreciate just as much as its champions.